everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Leydi Morales. I'm your girl for all things law of attraction and spiritual awakening. Such a pleasure. It's such a pleasure to have you guys back again. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about everything wrong with the movie The Secret, or the book The Secret. Now, another disclaimer. I love The Secret. I love the movie The Secret, and I love all of Rhonda Byrne's books. I have most of them. I think the only one that I don't have is The Hero, but I think I love The Secret. I love the brand. I love the franchise, whatever you want to call it. My favorite book out of the Secret franchise is, you guys hear my chair? Are you serious? I think my favorite book out of the entire franchise is The Power. And I have the Audible version, and I need to get the text version, but just hearing the Audible version, a very quick side note, just hearing the Audible version of The Power, just on my way to work or whatever, makes me feel so at home and at peace and cozy. This isn't going to be like a complete bash video on The Secret. What I think the biggest thing that The Secret misses is the topic of resistance and negative emotions. And you guys, if you guys aren't familiar with my content, I will go ahead and say that I am a firm believer that you need to walk towards the negative resistance, and you need to walk towards that emotion, that negative emotion, because it needs your attention. It's like a child, and it needs your attention, and eventually that feeling, that resistance, is leading you to expansion. If you really get to learn and to know it and understand it, that resistance is leading you to expansion. And The Secret teaches you a lot on how to run away from your feelings for the most part. Or it teaches you to feel good and be positive, be happy, be the happy as you can, vision board, etc. There's nothing wrong with thinking positive. Let me just go ahead and disclaim that. I don't want people to think I'm a negative Nancy. I do 100% believe in the power of positive thinking. It is a thing. It is a thing. However, there's a time and a place for positive thinking. You can't, happy people, guys, they're not driving down the street in their car like, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, or they're not brushing their teeth in the morning when they wake up and like, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy. Like, it's people that are truly happy are happy from within, and therefore the exterior reflects that. Living in the future, we're living the if I have that house, if I have that relationship, if I have that car, I would be happy. I really want to elaborate on a quote that Aaron Dowdy, he's a fellow YouTuber on here. I'm a huge fan of him. Ooh, Jesus, my hair. But he talks a lot about how all these things, these materialistic things that we want, like the car, the house, the relationship exterior, those are all materialistic things that we want, is because it's a result of us being in high vibration and of us doing our passion for a living. Those are all, so the materialistic things, you guys don't have to worry about that, because that will come when you're doing your passion. But another thing as well is, when you decide to embark on doing your passion, you're going to be met up with resistance along the way. Things that are outside of your comfort zone, things that you are, you've been programmed to do for so long, that now that you're branching into something else, it's definitely very it's scary. You have to take risks to be successful. I wish it was fluffy. I wish I could tell you that $1 million check is going to come to your mailbox and everything's going to be a-okay and you're going to be fine. No, guys, that's not how it works. Why do you think people who win the lottery go broke within a few years? Like, the statistics are pretty high for people who win the lottery and go broke and bankrupt, because they haven't developed the mindset and the skills and the emotional endurance to hold $1 million and to expand and to really incorporate a millionaire mind. Because they've probably, not all of them, but a lot of them have come from backgrounds where it's just been very shortage, very scarce, money is scarce, or they've just developed a very unhealthy belief around money. Pretty much, I love the movie The Secret. I do believe there's a time and place for positive thinking. I do believe positive thinking is the way to go. But when you are embarking change, and when you really commit to doing what you love for a living, because if I remember correctly, a lot of them in the movie talked about abundance, they talked about money, but they did some action step to bring that money to them. They did. I mean, maybe because the only example, because it's been a minute since I watched that movie, but the example I can really think of is Jack Canfield. Love Jack Canfield. He's the first self-help book that I ever read. The second self-help book that I ever read was Jack Canfield, The Success Principles, which till this day is my favorite book of like ever. But I will go ahead and say that he wrote he wrote a book. He did, and he took action to bring the money that he wanted to manifest. He has an entire corporation, a self-help corporation, that has enabled him to manifest that abundance. He's doing his passion for a living. You can, again, my limiting beliefs, if you manifest $1 million come into your mailbox by you sitting on the couch, like, by all means, like, wave that check in my face and be like, haha, who's laughing now? Okay, I will definitely, like, I'll give it to you. However, guys, for the long term, I guess is what I'm trying to say, for the long term, does The Secret, the theories and themes that The Secret talks about, is it true? 100%. Positive thinking is a thing. The law of attraction is a thing. I'm sure all of their testimonials are for real. But you can't just be caught up on, I'm happy, 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 and I'm positive, I manifest abundance, I manifest $1 million. Like, you have to think about it for the long term. What The Secret is missing is, first off, it's mainly focusing, to recap, I went all over the place, to recap, what The Secret is missing, or I should say, to clarify The Secret, is one thing that it really does focus on is the materialistic things, which all of those are just byproducts of you doing what you love. The money, the car, the fame, etc. That's all a byproduct of you doing what you love, your passion, which I guess is not really touched on. And again, you are in a high vibration. You do think positive when you are doing your passion for a living. When you're doing your passion for a living, your life changes and you see that you are in a high vibration all the time. So I feel that The Secret, instead of focusing more on the materialistic things, to focus on an actual action plan or putting something set in stone to really articulate the fact that doing your passion and embodying and doing the things that you are passionate about, all of the things will come on its own. That the exterior does take care of itself. And then the second thing is they teach you to think positive all the time and be 100% positive. But realistically, guys, and I hate to say it to you, life is going to happen. Shit is going to happen. I wish with all my heart, I wish you guys the best of life ever. I really 100% do. However, because we're on this earth to learn and to expand as human beings, shit is going to happen. I literally, honestly wish you guys all the success in the world. I really, truly do. But I hate to tell you, life is not all rainbows and unicorns. Okay? With that being said, trying to be positive and think positive, feel the feelings of being positive, like, and whatever it is that you want to manifest, that can only work for so long. But you will see that you may feel good after a seminar or watching The Secret for a little bit, but then the negative resistance and emotions does begin to come up. And it's not addressed in that movie, and I wish it was addressed. But again, I think we're starting to see this shift or this change in spirituality and the law of attraction, and how the resistance is actually there to help us learn and grow and expand. And it just needs to be processed out. It's just past stories that have been suppressed. And people think, well, if I focus on the resistance and if I learn the blah blah blah, like, I'm only gonna attract more of it. No. If you that couldn't be further from the truth, because if we're being honest, that block, that resistance is already manifested into your life. It's just you're not aware of it subconsciously, or It's manifested into you getting the same result over and over, no matter how much you try to manifest, the same result over and over, just under a different circumstance. No matter how hard you try to manifest, how many vision statements you do, how many self-help exercises you try to do, how many times you watch The Secret. You feel good for 2 weeks, like me, and then you're back to feeling like crap, and then you're like, oh my God, I'm feeling negative emotions. Like, no, feel good, and you can't visualize, you can't feel anything, and you're beating yourself up. And you keep getting the same thing, the same result over and over, just under a different circumstance, okay? Watch the movie, of course. Love the movie. Watch the movie, read the books. I recommend The Power. The Power is like the best book. Watch The Power, or read The Power. But I just wanted to definitely clarify on The Secret, and I wanted to do, because it just drives me crazy, guys. Like, people watch The Secret and they're like, okay, I'm gonna manifest $1 million. I'm like, okay, great, what are you gonna do? Oh, I'm just gonna like do a vision statement, or I'm gonna visualize that $1 million is coming to me in the mail, or I'm gonna win the lottery. I'm like, really? Again, it's my limiting beliefs. When they wave that $1 million check in my face, they're gonna be the ones laughing. But in the meanwhile, guys, take action on what your ideal self would do. Find your passion. If you don't know what your passion is, I'm gonna do a separate video on this. If you don't know what your passion is, just instead of telling yourself, I don't know what I'm doing with my life, start telling yourself, what is my passion? Just set that intention. What is my passion? Universe, God, what is my passion? And your brain will begin to find answers, or will begin to look for signs on what that could be. Maybe it could be a book pops out at you. It could be that there's a free dance class that you've been wanting to try for a while. Maybe there's like a free dance class that you've been wanting to try, so you sign up. Maybe it's like a certain movie pops out at you. You see a commercial and you're like, oh, just set the intention. Stop telling yourself you don't know what you're doing with your life. Stop. Because you're going to get a reflection of that you don't know what you're doing with your life. Just set the intention. What is my passion? And let the universe guide you. Okay? If you don't know how to set intentions, I'm sure I'll put up the video right now. How to set intentions. I've started doing that a lot, and I've seen drastic, amazing, crazy results. All right, guys. With that being said, I ranted on way too long. So with that, I will let you guys go. I still don't have an ending yet, but you know what? Baby steps. All right. Bye, guys. Till the next video. That was a really bad goodbye. Bye, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later.